Hey everybody, welcome to
Hello.
Pop Shack with me, BP1 and BP2. Us Brits are trying to find out what are the top 10 best comfort foods Americans love to eat. This is by Babbletop. I mean, top 10 comfort foods, mate. I mean, comfort foods are those foods that we know you probably shouldn't eat, aren't necessarily healthy, and yeah, they just make you feel good at the time of eating them, and then half hour later you think, oh, I wish I never had that.
Yeah, usually all the ones that taste the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the Americans like to eat.
Okay.
And if we know them, and if we eat them.
And yeah, compare and contrast, I would say. Let's see what they've got in the top 10. See if there's anything that we think should have been in there that's missing from our own our ideas and thoughts, and see how many of the things sort of would be in our top 10.
Okay. All right, let's crack on.
Okay.
Oh,
It's comfort food, all right? God.
here are the top 10 best comfort foods you need to try before you die. Because when it comes to food, you don't want to leave any of these off your bucket list.
Western bacon cheeseburger! I need to get sleep! Jalapeno fish burger!
Mac and cheese.
I'm hungry. Make me some mac and cheese.
One of the most
and
popular
cheese, okay.
dishes in the United States, if not a lot of the world, is the delicious and simple mac and cheese. The basic ingredients for mac and cheese combine tender yet firm pasta, butter, and melted cheese. The combination usually includes elbow macaroni pasta and cheddar cheese, but you can pretty much make it with whatever you'd like. Some recipes even include vegetables, breadcrumbs, and gourmet ingredients like crab,
I'm
lobster,
gonna be
and
hungry by the end of
truffles.
watching
Despite
this.
being an American classic, mac and cheese was most likely inspired by the many pasta dishes from Italy, France, and the United Kingdom. It was apparently Thomas Jefferson who popularized it when he shipped a pasta-making machine to Virginia and served the dish at his lavish banquets. The dish was further popularized in 1937 when Kraft released its boxed variety. It was cheap and easy to prepare, but also a meal that could feed the whole family.
I hate macaroni and cheese.
Mac and cheese is now the ultimate comfort food dish in the United States. And
Is
in
it?
2007, it was even proclaimed the fourth most iconic American food in a survey conducted by the James Beard Foundation. It's fair to say that when we all need a little comfort in our day, reaching for our favorite mac and cheese is still one of the best ways to make us all feel better.
Bless this highly nutritious microwavable macaroni and cheese dinner.
Brownies.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah. I've got an issue with cooked
Oh,
cheese.
he's got an issue. He's got an issue.
It makes me want to vomit.
Cooked cheese?
Yeah. If it's in lasagna, you know, that sort of creamy cheese in an omelette, or cheese in mac and cheese, it just makes me want to hurl.
Oh, wow. What about grilled cheese? Like cheese on toast, or cheese, like a grilled cheese top on a
Yeah.
shepherd's
not
pie
too
or
ba-
something?
Not so bad, because it's like just thin. It's when it's like lots of it, like in mac and cheese or lasagna or
Right.
something like that. Oh, I can feel
Oh,
it
you
coming up
think?
now already. Yeah, don't do it.
No. All right, fair enough. So you obviously don't eat mac and cheese then?
Not at all. There was shed loads of that on the boat that I just came off of
All
every
right.
morning. Yeah, mac and cheese with everything they had.
All right. Mac and cheese. I don't mind mac and cheese. I mean, we don't have it very often in our household. We probably have it once every few weeks, maybe. We might have it once.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a massive lover of it because it's a very samey dinner. I like to have
Yep.
different bits. It's just like the whole dish is that.
Yeah. Sort of as a side, you know, if you had that with something else, you know, mac and cheese and
Yeah, if I had mac and
Bit of
cheese, I'd
chicken
have
or
to have a bit of
something.
chicken with it or something,
yeah,
and maybe
something
something
like that.
green like a cucumber or something, just to change the
just
taste.
to offset. Yeah, but me and sort of
No.
don't do it.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, a staple as well. When you think mac and cheese, I think of America for sure.
Yep.
That's where it's
Yep.
come from. So, all right, brownies up next, mate.
Classic brownies. Well,
Ate the brownies.
As one of the most popular American desserts, the chewy, dense, and fudgy brownie brings a lot of flavor to the table. While brownies have been a comfort staple food for decades, there is a lot of debate about where they come from. Some claim that it was Bertha Palmer, the wife of the Palmer House Hotel owner, who asked the chef to invent a new chocolate dessert to serve at the 1893 Columbian Exposition. Others say it was an accident when librarian Brownie Schrumpf excluded the baking powder from his chocolate cake and was left with a thick black cake bar. But no matter where it originates, brownies have gained a lot of popularity, especially when instant boxed mixes came into play in the 1950s.
Yeah, but they're
the
not
two
the same,
main
are they?
brands offering the revolutionary brownie mixes, Duncan Hines and Betty Crocker. Of course, although they
Betty
can be
Crocker.
pretty delicious, the best brownies do not come from a box. Whether you prefer them underbaked, moist, and fudgy on the interior, or well-baked with a spongy texture, the trick is to use a high-quality, dark, and bittersweet chocolate. Nowadays, you can add pretty much anything to your brownies to add some texture, like nuts, chocolate chips, or even gummy bears. Paired with a cold glass of milk, brownies can always turn a bad day into an excellent one.
Come on, let me cut you a brownie while they're still hot.
Pepperoni
Brownies, mate. I like a brownie.
Yeah.
It's got to be gooey in the middle.
Yeah, I'm with you on a brownie, especially when, like I say, when they're hot. Chocolate fudge brownie as a dessert with custard or ice cream. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I don't tend to have brownie with custard. I would have brownie with like a bit of ice cream or potentially some cream. But yeah, no, do like a brownie, 100%.
Yeah, I'm on board with that one. Got no issues with that one.
Good.
pizza.
Okay.
A lot of pepperoni.
For just $6.49? That can't be right.
Pizza is probably the world's most popular food. Whether you want something quick and cheap or you want to go out for a high-end meal, pizza always ticks all the boxes. While there are many toppings to be enjoyed on a pizza, we are focusing on comfort, and the ultimate comfort pizza has to be pepperoni.
Okay, I got it.
Well, it's got lots of pepperoni.
Pepperoni is not only one of the most delicious pizza toppings you can get, it's also one of the most popular. In fact, over half of Americans have said to enjoy pepperoni on their pizza, and it has ranked #1 for most beloved topping on more than one occasion. Surprisingly enough, pepperoni pizza only started its rise in the 1950s. Pepperoni actually denotes a spicy salami, usually made with a mixture of beef, pork, and spices. Nowadays, beef pepperoni pizza is the most popular variety, but there are also versions like fish pepperoni pizza. While the preparation varies from one region to another, the popularity of this pizza has made it a staple across the United States. And it's usually prepared simply with mozzarella, tomato sauce, and good old pepperoni.
Hey, Nancy, there's a slice left if you want it. Sausage and pepperoni.
Donut.
Okay.
That was some Stranger Things. Yeah, pepperoni pizza, mate. You up for that?
Very much so. But it's got to be the thin and crispy.
Not thin
None
and
of this
crispy.
newfangled
Deep pan.
stuffed crust pizza, deep pan pizza. None of that. Thin and crispy. That's the way, innit?
I don't mind any. I like thin and crispy pizzas. I don't mind. I used to like the old deep pan pizzas from Pizza Hut years ago because they used to have, you could squeeze all the fat out of them.
Yes, that's probably why they stopped doing them.
It tasted so nice, yeah. Pepperoni's not one of my favourite.
No.
I mean, it's okay. I have like a meat feast pizza normally.
Yeah.
And it's on there, and I'm happy to eat it. But I wouldn't go out of my way to get a pepperoni pizza on its own.
No.
That's just my own take on it.
The few that have come along recently is the sweet chili chicken one.
Right. Yeah.
They're quite nice. But my favourite has got to be Hawaiian. Bit of pineapple, bit of ham.
Mate, the comments are gonna light up now because there's so many people that say you shouldn't put pineapple on a pizza. I'm with you. I like Hawaiian, ham, cheese, tomato, a bit of pineapple, mate. It just gives it that
Got a bit of everything, ain't you?
bit of
There.
edge, doesn't it? A bit of
That's
sweetness
it,
to
yeah.
the
Sweetness,
to
yeah.
pizzas. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. A lot of you
There you
won't. A lot of you are probably going, "Oh God, you two absolutely."
Fish. Oh.
Oh, fish, mate. It's absolutely
No.
fish equals filth on a pizza. There you go. That's a comment for you. Fish
there you
equals
go.
filth.
Now they're going to
Right.
light up.
Now they're going to light up. All right, let's keep going. Donuts, mate. I
Ooh,
can't see
donuts.
either of us turning this one down.
Yum.
Have you guys seriously never heard of donuts?
Whatever style, shape, filling, or flavor you like best, donuts are the ultimate in indulgence and comfort. While most of us think of donuts as being a modern-day treat or snack, the cake with the hole is actually a lot older than you may think. Archaeologists found some petrified remains of fried cakes with holes in the center, but it is still unclear how the early Native Americans prepared these fried dough desserts that we know today as donuts. Nevertheless, we're grateful they did, because snack time would not be the same without them.
But when you eat 12 of them,
I'm going to have to ask you to exit the donut.
The first donuts that made their way to the United States were often made with prunes, raisins, or apples in the middle, and it's the Pilgrims from Holland that are credited for bringing them over. During World War I, the donut was already an American favorite, consumed by soldiers that were fighting overseas as a reminder of home. In the 1950s and the 1960s, the popularity of these treats was so big that new donut chains started appearing in cities and towns, such as Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' Donuts, which only helped bring donuts to the masses.
I've never seen a donut this nice before.
Cheeseburgers. Why are there...
Okay.
So,
all right.
not sure why Cartman's bent over. Donuts, mate. Good for donuts. I like donuts.
Yeah, donuts are good. Are you a hole in the middle donut or a full donut?
I don't mind, mate. The hole in the middle is fine if it's glaciered. I like a full donut with probably like a caramel hard ice on top filled with custard.
Custard ones are nice. Apple ones, I don't mind an apple one.
Apple
Looks
ones
like
are
dusting of the old
Ice and sugar.
Ice and sugar. Yeah, they're all right. I mean, Krispy Kremes became a massive thing over here after a while, didn't they? We couldn't get them, and then they became the de rigueur, and people would sort of bring a whole box into the office on occasions.
Yeah.
So yeah, with you, but either or, whole or whole-less.
Fair play.
Hamburgers in your underwear. Are you serious?
If there's one food that screams America, apart from apple pie, of course, then it's obviously the hamburger. However, while the burger is a great comfort food, other versions of the humble burger play the role better, and one of those is the cheeseburger, an improved version of the plain hamburger. It's a natural evolution, and many will argue that the cheese adds so much more flavor to the experience. There's nothing more heartbreaking than when you order a cheeseburger and they forget to add that slice of cheese. Just like with most dishes that are extremely popular, the history of the cheeseburger can be somewhat complicated. The simple act of adding cheese to burgers didn't become popular until the mid-1920s, and many people have claimed to have been the mastermind behind the idea. The most popular theory, however, says that it was invented by a 16-year-old cook named Lionel Clark Sternberger at the right spot in Pasadena, California. He apparently added a slice of American cheese to a sizzling meat patty, and history was made. Other places also claimed that they invented the cheeseburger.
There are two things I want to do. I want an American cheeseburger.
Kalen's restaurant in Louisville, Kentucky claims to have accomplished the feat in 1934, but the trademark was given to Louis Ballast from the Humpty Dumpty Drive-In in Denver, Colorado in 1935.
I love this burger, it's so delicious.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay.
Cheeseburger goes without saying, doesn't it?
Without saying, mate.
Love cheeseburger.
Yeah, quarter pound of cheese. That's my sort of go-to when I go through one of those famous Golden Arch places. It's when it becomes, when it's all stacked up like this. Don't need to go that far.
What about a big Macintosh? Come on.
Big Macintosh? Generally not. I just tend to find that all the crap falls out.
All right, that's my favourite go-to Golden Arch Big Mac. Yeah.
Yeah. I tend to be quarter pounder with cheese.
Burger King's a Whopper.
Yes.
We don't have a Wendy's over it. I mean, I did try Wendy's. I wasn't that impressed with Wendy's. I was at an airport in Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed. But then you can't really go necessarily by that. But
But then let's not move on just yet. What about the Great British Wimpy half pounder?
Oh yeah, Wimpy. Yeah, a bit classic that was.
Yes.
Yeah, Wimpy did have a good taste about it.
Oh, they did, didn't they, mate? They're still around.
And the service stations were the best.
Yes.
I don't know why, they just were. Next one's peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean, I've never had one.
No, peanut butter just makes my mouth kind of dry out.
Yeah, I'm not so sure on this. Let's just go with it.
I know you love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Why?
As a child, if there's one thing you were always happy to find in your lunchbox, it was a PB&J sandwich. Whether you had the crust cut off or you ate it au naturel, it was always a delicious treat. The salty flavor of the peanut butter mixed with the sweetness of the jam has allowed this sandwich to become the ultimate staple of American food
jam
and
sandwiches
has
when I was a
spread
kid.
throughout the
Peanut butter
world.
and
Quick,
jam.
easy, and affordable, PB&J sandwiches can be eaten for breakfast, lunch, and even for dinner if you're feeling particularly nostalgic. All you need to make this absolute icon is 2 slices of bread. It can be white, whole grain, sourdough, it's all up to you. The peanut butter of your choice, but if you like it with a little more spunk, we suggest going with the crunchy kind. And your favorite jam with grape jelly and
Peanut butter
strawberry
first, then
being
strawberry?
all-time favorites with most kids.
Or jam first.
Peanut butter and jelly.
No.
Today, it's
peanut butter
become
sticker,
such
innit?
a classic. A 2002 survey showed that the average American will eat around 1,500 PB&J sandwiches before their high school graduation. It really is the universal comfort food.
Sorry, but I just realized I have nothing but peanut butter and jelly.
Fried chicken.
Okay. Well, we'll go with it. I mean, I've never had one. Maybe I'll try one.
I've had peanut butter, crunchy and smooth. I just tend to find it just sucks all the moisture out of my mouth straight away.
Yeah, I'm the same.
The one good time when a peanut butter sandwich is good, playing golf, something like that, it's a quick energy booster, you know? Take a peanut, chuck that down your throat. But as a whole, probably not my favourite go-to sort of sandwich. For my kids growing up, it'd either be something like lemon curd sandwich.
Lemon curd, all right. I can't say I know.
Yeah, lemon
sandwiches.
curd's nice. Or maybe just jam sandwiches.
Yeah, I just had jam sandwiches as a kid, or crisp sandwiches.
Yes. Always.
Like what we Walker's crisps or Lays, as you would say. We call them crisps. What do they call them? Crisps.
No, chips.
Chips, yeah. Chips.
Potato chips.
Potato chip sandwich.
You can get your brown bread or your white bread or your wholemeal bread. You put some chips in between it, crush the two together, and there you go. Chip sandwich. Chip butty. Now there's something.
Yeah. Not what they're thinking. Anyway, fried chicken, mate. This is one of my
Well,
favourites.
here we go. We've got a connoisseur over here.
When it comes to comfort food, everyone has their own go-to meal they go to when in need. If you're anywhere in the South, however, chances are your comfort food will be fried chicken. Whether it's in a sandwich, on waffles, or all by itself, fried chicken seems to always hit the spot. Even though there are a lot of arguments surrounding the fried delicacy, since everybody claims to have the absolute best fried chicken, people can universally agree that it needs to be moist, succulent, and tender, coated with a crunchy golden brown crust. We all got to taste the greatness of fried chicken during the colonization period when Scottish immigrants settled in the South. By doing so, they brought their chicken recipes with them. Then, new seasonings and spices were introduced, and the dish quickly gained popularity.
TJ, thank God you're here. How'd you find me? It's the only chicken and waffle place in all of Holland.
The chicken needs to be fresh and small in size in order for the meat to be more tender with the perfect meat-to-crust ratio. Once the chicken is hot, crispy, and ready to be consumed, it is traditionally accompanied by buttered biscuits, southern potato salad, mashed potatoes, or cream gravy on the side. Now that is some finger-licking good comfort food.
I agree.
Okay.
Love fried chicken.
I just got an issue when there's a bone in the middle.
What, like a drumstick?
Don't do them ones. Yeah.
Don't do drumsticks.
Strips.
Oh yeah,
nice. Popcorn chicken.
Yeah, but the the brown meat, so to speak, on the chicken from the leg. It's just got more taste to the meat. I like to nibble on that. To be any fried chicken is good.
We've found his kryptonite, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Okay.
I very much do like fried chicken.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a couple around here. They wouldn't be my sort of go-to sort of, but now and again I'll have one, but not.
Gravy with it.
The gravy's nice, yeah. Sweet corn, like a bit of sweet corn.
I don't mind sweet corn, but I'm not. I won't go out the way to order it. But if it's in a pasta salad, I'll eat it. All right.
It's got a problem with their Oreos drink. Naff.
No.
That Oreos thing that I don't know what it's supposed to be. Milkshake Oreo. Rubbish.
No.
This is the best Kentucky Fried Chicken I ever had.
Grilled cheese.
Whoa! Is that a grilled cheese deluxe from Cheezers?
Yes, it is.
The grilled cheese sandwich. A simple yet ever so tasty snack that's easy to prepare. In fact, it's probably one of the first things most people learn how to make for themselves as kids. Prepared with 2 slices of bread and your choice of cheese, there's nothing quite like a grilled cheese. Crispy on the outside and gooey on the inside, it's truly something for the history books of tastiness. Even though bread and cheese have been a pretty common pairing ever since the early 1900s, the first grilled cheese made its way into the United States back in the 1920s. It was originally prepared open-faced using a slice of bread and shredded cheese.
Cheese, bread, clogged arteries. Why complicated?
Now it's all about the melting slice of American cheese oozing from the middle of the sandwich. A good grilled cheese sandwich is always a winner when it comes to a quick and easy food fix. Today, the sandwich has evolved into various creations as innovators started serving it on bagels, adding different kinds of cheese, meat, and even vegetables. The grilled cheese still remains a staple comfort food and is so many kids' favorite, although it is often consumed by many adults, and it is even served in some high-end restaurants. For many people, there is nothing better than pairing a hot grilled cheese sandwich with a bowl of tomato soup, making it a more comforting combination that is best when consumed on a cold, rainy day.
So, what do you want your username to be?
Hot dog.
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese. Yeah, okay. Agree with that one.
Well, you said you don't like cooked cheese.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it. I mean, it's not something that I'd get to.
Yeah, understand it. I prefer cheese on toast with a little I can never say it, Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Yes.
Like
a bit of that.
Where you're coming from there?
Don't necessarily go out my way. And normally, we'll just have cheddar, like mature cheddar or mild cheddar.
Yeah.
We don't really play, in this house, we don't really play too much with different types of cheeses, because I know, like I said, mac and cheese normally put 2 different cheeses in. Like grilled cheese has also, got 2 sort of layers of cheese. I should do it. Just too boring. Too British and too boring.
I mean, like you say, a sort of mild or a strong cheddar cheese is generally enough, isn't it? A lot of the time, like I say, when they're blending those cheeses, it's that plasticky cheese that they're putting in there.
Yeah, processed cheese.
So right. Croque Monsieur is the posh name for that, or French bread pizza. French bread. Do that one where you dip it in the egg, and then
there's
yeah. Prefer that.
Eggy bread.
Eggy bread. Yeah.
Eggy bread. All right.
Dogs.
Hot
dog or chicken?
Hot dog.
Hot dogs have been the star of the show at every barbecue, ball game, and carnival for what seems like forever. There's just something about the simplicity of a sausage and a bun with very simple condiments. And if you're looking for something a little more out there, there are plenty of ways to turn your hot dog into a culinary canvas. Covered in cheese, wrapped in bacon, topped with chili, you name it.
But what if I want 2 hot dogs?
Hey. Chili dog.
While this iconic food has become a staple of American cuisine, it didn't actually originate in America. Instead, it has its roots in German cuisine. It was German immigrants who brought wieners and Frankfurt sausages with them when they came to the U.S., and it slowly but surely became a main part of our food scene. In 1871, the first hot dog stand was opened by German baker Charles Feltman on Coney Island, and it was only a few years later, in 1893, that these sausages became the standard fare at baseball parks. Over time, hot dogs became the biggest and most popular handheld snack at sporting events. In other words, no matter how or where you take your hot dogs, they are still one heck of a tasty snack.
If you get nervous, just picture the audience naked and slide those hot dogs down your throat.
Yeah, a nice dog. Let's say German wieners. I would normally go with the old currywurst.
Yeah,
that's a nice alternative. When I was in New York, actually, they had the old hot dog stalls all over the place, but they didn't look that appetizing, to be fair.
No, hot dogs, I mean, they're fine. But like you say, they're very, very convenient. And I normally, if I'm having a hot dog, it's outside.
Yeah.
I'm not having a hot dog inside.
No.
That sounds
like I say,
weird,
most of it's bun, isn't it? You end up sort of eating the dog and then throwing half the bun away, but you can see why it's sort of baseball games and that. You got that handy carrying convenience of
it's easier than a burger, isn't it? A burger's like you need both hands, it gets in a mess.
Yeah.
Whereas a hot dog, you got the one hand, you got your
That's it, oi, right in there. Oi. All right,
last one.
Here we go then.
The cob.
Hey, what's on this corn? Barbecue sauce? Sam's blood.
When we think of great comfort, we all no doubt think of something either sugary or fatty. In other words, junk food. Something that tastes good but is bad for us. It may surprise you to know that one of the most popular comfort foods out there is a vegetable, and that's corn on the cob.
Hey, is she eating my corn? That was the last piece of corn.
No, she's not.
Okay, so we do prefer to eat the corn when it's covered in butter, but it's still a vegetable at least. Corn on the cob is made by steaming, roasting, grilling, or boiling sweet corn, and then, to make it more appealing, slathering it in butter and some salt. To eat it, you can either munch it right off the cob using your hands, or you can use a stick, a cob shank, or a skewer to avoid touching the piping hot cob. While it is not known who was the first to prepare corn on the cob, it is known that the ancient Mayans ate corn off the cob after it had been boiled or roasted. Many of us think of corn on the cob as more of a side dish, especially when it's paired with some great fried chicken. However, it's also a great snack and comfort food all by itself.
Mom, Dad, look! Strawberries on a cob!
Stay for more and tap or click.
Brilliant.
Fair play. What we got?
Okay, fair play. Yeah, all pretty much up there, weren't they? I think.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken for you, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, corn on the cob's not really my. Don't really do it. I don't really do corn. Like I say, I'll have it in things if it's in things. I'm not offended by it, but if I don't go out of the way to go, I'll get a nice corn on the cob as well. I don't even go there really, but I can see why people enjoy it.
I mean, when you get that, you buy the boxed affair and it comes with two sides. I'll probably get a gravy and a corn or something like that. Go down that way.
So what are we going for? Top 10 best comfort foods Americans love to eat. Anything that you would have in your top 10 in Britain that wouldn't? I mean, all of those are good.
Yes.
There's a couple there that I'm a bit hit and miss, not that bothered with. But there's one thing quite significant over here that I would say is 100% British comfort food that is not in that top 10.
Okay. Are we going with
chocolate?
Chocolate, yes. Because
chocolate.
It's just the go-to thing, isn't it?
Dairy, a nice Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate as comfort food with a nice cup of tea. That's high up in the top 10 in the UK. Which I'm surprised not to see chocolate in America, but then American chocolate does taste like pants.
Yes. I was quite impressed to see the amount of other alternative chocolates while I was over there in Publix we went to. We didn't go to a Walmart. It was a Publix, but they had, you know, a lot of the bars that I was used to. What's the one? Ben and Jerry's. Yeah. Well, that'll be in there.
Yeah, I thought ice cream might be in there. Yeah, again, that's quite a go-to thing, isn't it? Ice cream. So yeah, top 10. It's nice to see
biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy were missing as well.
Yeah, but it's nice to see a balance between sweet and
you
know, savoury. So there you go. Top 10. Any of you out there in America that would have gone, yep, add that to the list, or not so keen on that, I'd have this. Do put the comments in. We do like to see the comments and what you think. And what's your favourite out of all those? What was your number one? Just put it in. Well, your number one.
Let's have a guess what yours was, shall we?
Go on
then. Chicken.
Yeah, fried chicken. You?
Probably the burger out of all those. Were
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the burger. Burger's probably on par with chicken as what I enjoy. But if I had the choice,
okay,
fried chicken. All right.
Okay. Alrighty. There. That's us two fools talking about food.
Yes. If you're still here, you've been with us for 30 minutes, so I appreciate you taking time out of your day and coming with us at BritPops React. We will be back tomorrow for another reaction, but do engage with the video. We appreciate a thumbs up on it, and we appreciate you hitting the subscribe button if you haven't come with us before.
Brilliant. Okay. Back for more soon.
Yes. Let's let these lovely people get on with their day. Until tomorrow, it's goodbye from me.
Oh, goodbye from him over there. Chicken lover.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken lover.
Chicken lover. Ooh.